Everything is good, my brother. How you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling awesome, awesome, awesome. I for whatever reason, if you were posting or anything on, I've not seen anything you posted or text on my side.
I sent it up there twice. Let me see if it'll let me put it down in there real quick.
I don't know why, but I've not seen anything you
Yeah, I
posted
put it
other
up
than
in
that
there
one.
twice.
Other than the Coach Smalls, I've not seen you post anything. So I'm
Why don't somebody do it for me? Y'all know my stuff.
claps.
I know I got plenty family out
Credit.
here.
Yes. Yo. So we are
Um,
uh to you doing what you do. I can take my cord out because
okay, I try to stick it up there again, man. Hopefully you'll see it this time. Hopefully they'll see it.
all right. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I was just trying to be oh, there it is.
Okay, well, awesome. I'm glad it showed up.
Yeah. Mama got
Like
you.
I said,
Mama
man,
Mick.
you know it's always amazing being in your space, brother, man. We appreciate you, man. Everybody in this poetry community truly looking up to you, man, and we appreciate everything that you're doing for us right now.
Man, I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys for all the wonderful the beginners, the pros, the experts. I mean, because I before this moment, I did not know of a great deal of you guys. So I mean,
Yeah.
the last time I've heard spoken word has been some while. So it, on before COVID, I really wasn't doing this much um Instagram. So
Yeah, I know
yeah,
COVID quarantine definitely changed the Instagram world for many of folk. I actually started posting more than I ever have because I wasn't big on posting on IG neither. Like I would only post if I've done a show. I may have taken a picture with some people or something like that, but I wasn't a heavy poster. I don't post other people comments and quotes.
yeah,
So you know understand what I'm saying? So my IG page was pretty boring up until up until
yeah.
quarantine, and I was able to really get this poetry moving like we wanted to. So it's an honor to be here, man.
Well, I appreciate you. I thank you. I wasn't really home very much in the States, and there's not a lot of spoken word in Canada. There's not a lot of spoken word in Bahamas and Germany and all these other different countries and islands that I was. There's not a lot.
Right, man.
So coming back home, here we had the yin yang over here, and other small little spots that we would social spots that we would go to here in Atlanta. But when you're away, that is um available or even exist to that level. Pretty dope to, be back in the A. And then, obviously with social media, we get a chance to see this at a different level. And you guys are
Man.
the heat. So let me
We
take
live
that.
this, man. We live it for real. So it's amazing for you to allow us, man, to like to live in your space for a little while. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you are more than welcome to my IG living room. How about that?
All right, well, I got you, brother. You know how I try to bring it for you. So let me dive in real quick. You know George Stinney?
No.
All right, well, I'm gonna tell you the story of George Stinney Jr. It was a lifetime ago. I remember it like the last day. Playing with my little sister in the yard was the most we can do back then because wandering too far from home was as dangerous as lambs straying away from the youth. It was a lifetime ago. I remember it like the last day. The last time me and sister played. The first time the neighbor's daughters approached us. 14 years of age when they asked me, do I know where they can find some flowers? Although I told them I didn't know, that wouldn't stop their search. They said they knew where some were. Down by the train tracks. That's what they told us as we headed to our home. That night, we got a visit. An urgent knock at the door. 2 young white girls had reportedly gone missing. I told Dad I had seen 2 girls earlier in the day where they said they were headed. My father, skipping supper after a long day's work, set out to help find the missing girls. It never crossed his mind that skipping a meal meant he may never get to break bread with his son again. The next morning, another visit. 2 white police officers. Mom was visiting her sister while Dad was at work. To their serendipity, for it was me they wanted to talk to. They told me they found them, the 2 missing girls, right where I said they would be. I had no bearing on the weight of their words at the time. I asked if they were okay. One said they were dead. Both poked in the head with the railroad spike. You're in a lot of trouble, he told me. The racism in his eyes stabbed at my life from the moment they arrived. Rushed to the ground, they handcuffed me, took me to the jailhouse, charged me double homicide. I remember it like the last day, the last time 14 was considered a youthful age. 81 days later, in a trial by jury, the officers insisted I confess the crime to them. My parents, threatened by an angry mob seeking vengeance, weren't even allowed to be in the courtroom. After a 3-hour trial, I was found guilty. The all-white jury deliberated for a lengthy 10 minutes before sentencing me to execution by electric chair, scheduled for that very same day. When they couldn't strap me in the chair properly, they decided the Bible I was carrying would make for good leverage. My family had not seen me till my deceased body, charred from Old Smoky, was placed in open coffin. 14 years, 70 years later, 70 years later, after 70 years after the lawful injustice that took away my life was cleared in exoneration. If only they could reverse my death like them charges. I remember it like the last day. The last time 14 years of age was innocent.
Woo!
Forgive me on that last bar. I didn't mean to drop that. But yeah, that's the true story of George Stinney. You will get a lot of poets have called me and my brother the black news reporters, because we have to tell our story. We can't leave it up to them to tell it. You know, if they tell it, they're gonna put themselves in it. You know what I'm saying? We've been whitewashed for too long. So we have to tell the truth as raw as we can, and it hurts, you know, to revisit. But that's what we do. Pay that homage.
Koya's today. Goodness, the fire, the blaze is bananas. I mean, the words are cutting like a machete, but the delivery and the man, it's the way that you guys are coming hard today is so, it's depressing, it's sad, it's mind-blowing, so true.
It's no escaping this. We have to walk through it, King. We have to deal with it. We've been blind-eyed long enough. You feel me? We have to deal with it, and if we don't, make sure we bring it to the table.
George Stinney Jr.
Yeah, George Stinney Jr. Google him. It's crazy because when I wrote that piece, it was like it was real heavy on me when I wrote it, and I couldn't recite it without crying. At least the first 25 times or so that I performed it, every time I said it, tears. So it took me a while to control that emotion. You know what I'm saying?
Don't,
you know, when embodying.
Don't control it. Let
Yeah.
emotion. That's the one thing that I regret in being raised as The one
Man, ain't that something?
threat of being raised as a man is to be void of our true emotions.
Yes, yes. Our vulnerability.
Like
We had to wastebasket that.
human, how are we supposed to be a feeling and a gentle soul if you void the very feelings that we're supposed to have? You want a gentle
Indeed.
giant. Let us allow us to be real,
Right.
tangible, mentally, physically. If we cry, you're not man.
Mm.
You're not no, you're not human.
Right.
These
Right.
are it's not cool. And
Not
I
at all.
love for more men to stand up and tell people to stop with the BS. We have tear ducts like other humans
Come on, poet.
used when they're to be used.
Mm.
And you, man, you hit all kind of nerves with what you did, and it's wow, and it's beautiful, bro. Your words are beautiful, and we
Thank
appreciate
you, King.
for real. We
Thank
do.
you. Appreciate you for appreciating me.
And in this house, you can be the true core of who you are. We're not afraid. We all man up in here, and at the same
Indeed.
time, still human up in here. So just
That's it.
this is a different as an entertainer, as a thespian. This is a different house over here.
Mm.
You know what I mean? It's a
Yes, sir.
house over here. So you can be a different you. If this squadron of the universe, then maybe you can be anywhere else.
I'm gonna tell you, brother. I've honestly, as I'm growing into my adulthood, because I'm only 44. Feel me? So I'm only 4 years of adulthood in my book. So as I'm growing into my adulthood, man, I'm finding myself embracing me more and not being afraid to be, you know, because I used to be that guy that'll curse you out and then come back 5 minutes and apologize. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? But you know, you got to let people know how you feel and where you're coming from. You know what I'm saying? And in that moment, it's not to be thought about and come back. You have to let people know how they make you feel in that moment. And so thank you for that. Can I give you one more?
Of course. How you, you do whatever you want to do, King.
You know, I love it here, man. You know, it's hard for me to leave when I get here.
No,
You
it's
know,
yours.
I,
I'm not even like can't blaze one like that and me tell nah, it's yours. Go for it.
I'm, I'm coming live from the car right now, man. I had to bring it outside for a minute, so
It's all good. You take it wherever you are.
that's what's up. So y'all ride with me on this one. This piece called Melanated Magneto. You know who Magneto is, right?
Yes.
Okay, imagine if he was black. I never had a problem making friends, but I make enemies even quicker. At the clip of the umbilical cord, Doc told me that the world don't like me. They say I was born with a hate on me, a disgruntled skin tone, a watch what you say around here disposition. They say that snip was just the tip of the spear, teasing like, let me just put the head in. They say that metal will always lust over me, chase me more than hard liquor in the mind of a stalker. I heard my melanin birthed me into a fixed marriage. No ball and chain, the knot was tied to noose my neck. Arrow in my Adam's apple drape. You see, they arranged death for me even before I was born. Black boy, black target, black blood spill like orgasm. Ain't a family tree they wouldn't hang me from. They say I'm the right blood type, the way metal attract to me. Thirsting the iron in my genetic makeup. Even before I was a teen, pedophile in me, wanting me more than his own casing, hunting me more than endangered species. We'll keep in touch till I reach my demise, the way bullets automatically fly out of guns directly into my vital organs. They say I have magnetism, drawing aura. Bullets respond to me at the snap of a finger. A raise of my hands could be my last free motion, the way loaded ammo tend to go off in my complexion. They stable cartridges and magazines for me. Mugshot my silhouette to practice off. More often now, I am the one you find, always in the way of a stray pointed dead at me. I get it. It's my blood that lines me. Dead center aim with the barrel. My bone that breaks bullets free from their chamber. My soul cry for discharging firearms that keeps my head on swivel. I know now it's my living, my very existence, that supervillains me out of justice. They say I have magnetism, drawing aura. I hope that don't be the death of me. That's that piece.
I love it. I love it. I love it. You guys just kill me. I swear. I love it.
Thank you, King, man. Again, thank you for making this platform, man. This is everything, you know. We fight for each other, and that's what one of the biggest things that we have going on in this community, that we all celebrate each other. So I see y'all in there, Kendra, Gemini Fox, my brother, of course, you already know Coach Josh Smalls, you know what I'm saying? Miss Parker, I see you up in there. So, you know, shout out to all my family that be coming up in here. Mama Miss, I see you, baby. You know, we really salute and celebrate each other, man, and homage each other. And we gonna build this empire, and we appreciate you for being an aid that in a strong seat and willing to bring us forward with you, brother. We love you for that, man. Thank you.
No, no, no. I love you guys. You know, it is definitely nothing short of awesome that you guys, um, man, just give us your heart and soul through words and poetry and spoken word, man. Like it's very necessary and very needed right now because you make us feel something other than hate and misery and anger. So it's nice to exercise other feelings than disenfranchised from what's going on in this political world that we are living in. So we appreciate allowing these other thoughts and feelings to take us over for this short period of time that you guys, you know, get a chance to for dear us in this open mic talent show. So thank you, my brother. Thank you ever so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Right back at you, King. More than you know. Salute always.
No doubt, no doubt.
Love it, man. This is it.
Oh my goodness. This what's up, yo. I think y'all understand this is crazy. Appreciate you, King. I love it. Uh, this is bananas. This like for real. I mean, like they coming in like construction squad.